Okay, so for this Christmas, the Kansas City Chiefs hosted the Las Vegas Raiders. And let's just say this game was a massive upset. Probably the biggest upset in history outside of Ukraine beating Russia in the war. I mean, this Chiefs team has been off all year. They lost to the fucking Lions because Kadarius Toney doesn't have hands. And I mean, if he really wants to catch balls, he should really start getting lessons from James Charles. I mean, the Raiders didn't complete a fucking pass in the second, third, or fourth quarter. They had the same amount of completions as I did, and my fat ass was on the couch. This is just truly one of the most fascinating games to watch. The Chiefs had 2 defensive touchdowns scored on them in 7 seconds. That's faster than I am in bed with your mom. Unironically, this is one of the worst games I have seen the Kansas City Chiefs had ever. Not even just in the Patrick Mahomes era. Just ever. This is absolutely hilarious. This takes me back to the times Alex Smith was out there shitting his pants every day. It was fucking amazing. But now that the Chiefs are good, I thought I'd never get to see it. But luckily for me, Andy Reid cooked up truly a masterpiece. The O-line was horrible and got cooked by the Raiders' defense. And yes, I know Max Crosby's pretty good at football, but Tyree Wilson is literally one of the biggest busts in this draft class, if not the biggest bust. And overall, this is just a fucking mess of a game. And with all that being said, like, what the hell are you doing, Kansas City? You guys have the greatest player in football. Maybe the GOAT of all time if he's able to keep this stat up. And you're giving him fucking MVS and Kadarius Toney as his top receivers? What are you doing? This is truly one of the most gutless performances I've ever seen a Super Bowl contender have ever. It's just to keep their hat in the number 1 seed race. And they did this? This is like a new level of pants shitting. This is impressive. And I mean, I know I've said it a lot, but I truly just don't give a shit about Taylor Swift.
The fuck you say about my queen? Alright. Travis Kelce is the greatest football player ever because Taylor Swift coached him, obviously. So yeah, they need to fire Patrick Mahomes and just clone Travis Kelce and he'll be the entire Chiefs team. That's it.
Get the fuck out of my seat!
Shut the fuck up!
Okay, you know, I've taken care of that Swiftie. They've been done with what all Swifties should be. They've been sent to the fucking gulag. It truly is a Christmas miracle. The Chiefs are ass. Mason Rudolph outplayed Patrick Mahomes this week. Patrick Mahomes lost to a rookie quarterback who threw for fucking 60 yards. It's not even like the run game was good. The offense was horrible. This is supposed to be the best offense in the league. And they can't even beat the Raiders? The Raiders? Gotta point out the Raiders scored fucking 0 points 2 weeks ago. But apparently it doesn't matter. All jokes aside, the Raiders are actually kind of good on defense now, which is shocking, and I have to tip my hat off to Antonio Pierce. But now back to shit-talking the Chiefs. What the fuck is this receiving core? Like, unironically, Rashee Rice, he's a good rookie, but why are you putting every single part of this team's receiving core into a rookie who wasn't even a first-round pick? Look at MVS never performed when he had a back-to-back MVP. So you think it's a good idea to get him, McCole Hardman, you trade for? It's fucking McCole Hardman. It's not even worth it. He was probably going to end up getting cut. And Kadarius Toney. You guys gave up genuine draft capital for Kadarius Toney. Let that sink in. Kadarius Toney is the same guy who trash talks fans and then goes on to drop a ball which ends in a pick six. He doesn't know where the line for an offsides penalty is. How? It's the easiest thing to do as a receiver. Just use your eyes. And I mean, Travis Kelce is fucking washed.
The fucking... Take it back.
I'm sorry.
Apologize to Taylor Swift right now.
I love Taylor Swift.
Alright.
What the fuck just happened? Is he gone? He's behind me, isn't he? Okay, back to the video. So, for the Chiefs' future this year, I mean, I don't have any faith in this team going into the playoffs. This team season's going to end with a drop pass, and I can just feel it in my balls. It's going to end up happening. This has just been a horrible year for the Chiefs, especially for the defending champions. And, they weren't like the Rams last year who just died and shriveled over. But this team it doesn't have the life. This offense is dead. Chris Jones is going to leave because, cap hell. And just overall, it's really depressing because much shit as I give the Chiefs, they are actually an electric offense. And I liked it a lot better when their defense was really shitty, not their offense. Because now, they're just annoying to watch. And they're just annoying, period. Because I don't give a shit about Patrick Mahomes. I don't want to watch him fucking cry and get what he wants and get saved by the refs. This team should fucking be 500 if it wasn't for the refs. But alas, here we are. Overall, this was truly a Christmas miracle and the best Christmas gift I ever could get. The Chiefs being ass. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to the Chiefs losing in the playoffs.